Hello, everyone. I am here to react to very important Silksong news. I got home today after teaching and realized and saw a video titled Silksong Release Trailer. Now, I have known that there was going to be some announcement since Tuesday, but I was like, oh, I'm not going to be here when that happens, so I'll have to catch it after the fact. The video's called Release Trailer. Does that mean the game is released? I don't know, because I clicked out of my homepage and didn't look at any recommendations. I haven't checked my email. I haven't checked Steam. Maybe the game is out today. I don't know. We're going to find out. But at the very least, we've got some news from Team Cherry. So here we go. It looks like Hollow Knight. It looks just like the original game. Maybe a little bit like higher quality graphics from refinement from having made all of Hollow Knight. Like they gain skill. It looks so perfect. Awesome bosses. God, I love the bosses in Hollow Knight. I spent so many hours in the God Home. Didn't get all of the bosses on Ascended difficulty, but got almost all of them. No, Radiant. That's whatever the highest, the one-hit one is. I got all of them on the second difficulty. And then almost all of them on the one-hit difficulty. So it does look more high energy than the original Hollow Knight. Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch this again. Hollow Knight Silksong. When's the date? Is it today? Is it later? September 4th! Wow! That's so close. That's 2 weeks! 2 weeks! Let's watch that again. I didn't really see that much because I was talking. Green. That looks like Dirtmouth. This looks like Hollow Knight. I mean, it's going so fast. The Peak of the Haunted Kingdom. I should pause to take a look at it. Looks like Green Path, but more polleny. And then here, this looks a lot like Dirtmouth, but it's clearly a different town. And then this is Swamp Place. This looks like the City of Tears, kind of. Clearly a different place again. I imagine we're in an entirely separate kingdom. Yeah, the Peak of a Haunted Kingdom. Look at the atmosphere everywhere. There's something about each of these zones that feels the same, but also something about them that feels different. And the thing that feels the same about them is the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight aspect. Of course, we can buy all kinds of things. The map looks so nostalgic. This looks like the place where you fight Hornet the second time in the first game. It's snowy, though, I think. What did we just see? It went by so fast I didn't even notice it. It's just a place where we're hopping on enemies. I'm not even paying attention to the types of moves we have. We have some dashes. Of course, this needle is going to be... I predict this needle is going to play just like the needle in the first game. Because that would be enough familiarity. It would be like, all right. Or pretty similar. This part, not super thrilled about because I do have a phobia of lava, but I've got it enough under control that I've been able to play video games for forever. No need to worry about that. We got bosses. And the thing I noticed about this is that, well, there's probably plenty to read in here. Is this could be starting from the end of Hollow Knight, because remember, well, at least in one of the endings, Hornet was trapped in there. I don't know if that's true in the canon ending as well. Vast handcrafted world. Yeah, I believe that all of the graphics in both of these games are drawn by hand. I mean, if there's any explanation for why the game took so long, drawing all the assets, for one, that had to take years all by itself. So one difference I noticed, which makes sense, is that the original Hollow Knight was very, very gloomy. It was like, you know, your Dark Souls 1, it was you're this tiny little creature in this huge world that's vastly more powerful than you, and you have to master your skills to master the world. Whereas this second game feels very much made for people who have already mastered the world, right? I don't see Hornet struggling with anything. I see Hornet as already getting into this game and being powerful, which is always kind of interesting to see how sequels will do that, kind of. I haven't played Dark Souls 2 yet, but I might be... I expect Dark Souls 2 is very much the same as Dark Souls 1. But yeah, a lot of sequels will take the intensity and atmosphere of the first one and turn it into something more fun. Deltarune, great example. The first 2 chapters of Deltarune had that feel. The first one for sure had that feel of you're a character, you're alone in an unfamiliar world, and you have to survive. You're not sure how it's going to work out. But then, especially the later chapters, especially 3 and 4, you're now like, oh yeah, we're the heroes. We're going to save the world. And so it's interesting to see how that type of flavor of a story plays out as sequels accrue onto it. New bosses. We got diagonal slashes this time. 40 legendary bosses. How many were in the original Hollow Knight? I feel like it had to be comparable. Again, I gotta go back and watch the stuff. Oh man, I love the bosses in this game. Is showing a bunch of bosses? I don't want to be spoiled on the bosses. I won't spend too much time here. Big spider. Restore a kingdom's hope. There's a lot of towns in this one, it seems. There's our fast travel. Is that Tisa? No, you can't kiss me. There's that character. We've seen this character. This might be our Hornet rival in this game. Or just a rival in general. Not necessarily like Hornet was in the first game. No hint of what the story will be. Yeah, September 4th. I guess I gotta really hurry up on my Rain World playthrough. I will be playing it immediately here on Indie Chris. That's going to be it for my reaction. So excited to finally hear from Team Cherry. You know, I think that they did a masterful marketing thing, which was you make a masterpiece and then everybody wants to know what's next, and then you vanish and just let the fans go crazy for years. And then you finally come back and you're like, hey guys, it's done. Here you go. So we'll see if Hollow Knight Silksong lives up to the hype, or if the fans' imagination has carried us into making it so much larger than it could ever possibly be. Either way, I, and I'm sure all of you, are going to have the most fun imaginable playing it starting in September. Thank you all for watching. I am Indie Chris. I play all kinds of games, usually indie games. If you'd like to check out any of my playthroughs, there's playlists on the screen, or you can search my name to see if I've played your favorite game. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.